Well, good morning. Our beloveds are another, oh my. She is sassy and playful and directive and maybe even a little mean-spirited at times. But from a playful side, she is really learning to embody the fullness of what it means to be human. Many of you, most who are listening, were taught to be well-behaved and proper and polite, to worry about what others think about you before you speak. But what if you just let her rip? Go wild hog. Just go in whole hog. Whole hog meaning that when you feel something, allow it to be expressed. Others may not know what to do with you or even what to expect because all of a sudden you're behaving out of your norm. Maybe shake things up. Don't always try to present the well-crafted version of you. What would you look like if you cracked open just a little bit? Envision yourself, if need be, as the 3-year-old version of you when you allowed your emotions to fully express. More authenticity, more directness. 3-year-olds are generally not worried about meeting the needs of those around them. They are more worried about their own inner expression, their own inner meditations, if you will. It is somewhere within the realm of I need, I want, I see, I explore, I angry, I happy, I sad, I ecstatic. These are the full expressions of the human experiment. And many of you have lost that childlike innocence where you play. Play. It is not intended to be hateful. It is not intended to be vindictive. It is not intended to be anything other than a momentary, authentic expression of your energetic imprint. So as you go about your day today and tomorrow, find this flow. If you didn't restrain yourself or censor yourself, what would you look like? How would you present? This is important to embody this before the eclipse so it can stick better, so it can adhere to your essence. You need to pull the eggshell layers off so that you can breathe, so that you can expand, so that you can become yourself more fully. Take away that protective layer that you use to keep you safe, and maybe just run through the fields naked, screaming with wild abandon, because it just feels good to have every aspect of your body kissed by the sun. Many of you have so many layers of clothing on because you are repressed, but we can assure you, as you take each layer off, you will feel that the burden of what you have carried made it harder to move forward in life. So really just move forward at your pace, at your rate, at your speed. because you cannot rush a butterfly's metamorphosis within the cocoon. But find yourself, lean into the journey, know that there's always more to be explored, to be learned, to be developed. And when you cease growing, that is when death appears, whether it is in the physical form or simply in the experiential form. Be curious, set intentions, and for goodness sake, explore your anus more. You all need to laugh and find humor in every situation where possible, because it lightens the load and allows others to experience you differently as well. Try not to be so tightly wound up or so proper or believable. It's not about how others experience you. It is all about how you experience yourself. Do you feel authentic? Do you share or say what you need to? Do you dance with reckless abandon? If you haven't found these aspects of you, then you're not living fully. It's that simple. We can see your energetic imprint where you are restraining yourself. And we encourage you to let loose a little bit more by offering you the playmates in the sandbox who will allow you to do that. But you need to find them, because they will be just as annoying and as irritating as you, but not with an intention to hurt, simply with an intention to learn how they can fully express themselves again. If you again use the analogy of 3-year-olds, look at how 3-year-olds play on the playground. It is not well behaved, it is not proper, but we can tell you they roll in the mud, and they laugh, they cry, and they have a fucking fantastic time. Find this within yourself, and you will find those who will match or mirror your vibrational input. And so it is. Namaste.